Happy President's Day. I hope you guys are doing great. Oh gosh, so this may be an unpopular opinion, but I felt really called to come on and talk about it. So I know some of you amazing supporters of Brilliance Advanced Beauty Education have been in the industry for a long time, and some of you have been on just as a professional, have just maybe entered the field or are just finishing your education even. And so what I wanted to talk about today, what I wanted to talk about today was the importance of education. And guys, this is not just because I offer continuing education, but if at first I just want to say, if you don't like to continue to learn, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're probably in the wrong field, because I hit 22 years this last week, and things that are offered now in our industry, I could not even have pretended to imagine. I mean, it is just ever evolving. So what's kind of bringing this up for me is I do still see clients, and so I do lash lift services, and I used to be a master trainer with a company for it. I am very well versed on doing lash lifts and probably literally have done thousands. And yes, exactly. You can never do too much. Always room to grow and learn. Totally. So what happened was I had a client come in, and she originally had booked for a lash lift a while back and then ended up canceling it. And then she came in, we did a bikini wax, and we were going to do just a lash tint. And this girl has the most beautiful natural lashes. And so we started talking about it, and I asked her if she had tried it, and she's like, yeah, it didn't really last. And she also mentioned that it burned and was uncomfortable for days. And they told her that that's normal. Guys, I'm sorry, it's not normal. And I was asking her questions innocently. And first, I would recommend, clearly, she was talking about one of my competitors. I will never bash one of my competitors to a client. The world is small. It's bad karma. Just don't do it. But you can educate your client that what happened is not okay, and that, explain to them what is more normal. So, I'd asked her if they provided aftercare, and she said, yeah, but then the painful thing is what really bothered me, that it hurt her for days. And they were like, yeah, that's normal. I'm like, not normal. I'm sorry. And so, anyways, my point being in this is I don't know if that person was educated, but if they are, I can't imagine very well. And, I think a lot of people, especially what I saw as a master trainer in that industry, was that people wanted to just learn on YouTube. Guys, that's what our clients do. Don't learn things on YouTube. Get professional training. So here's a few reasons why. I just don't think some people understand the repercussions of when we choose to make cut corners and make not do proper training and make a service mediocre at best because we don't know what we're doing. So one, you could clearly injure or hurt this person, or worse, you could get sued, all kinds of things. Two, this girl, I'm lucky that she talked to me and opened up about it, because I'm telling you, I don't think she would have ever had that service done again. And it's just, the other thing too is, obviously you are working so hard as a professional to gain clients, and you're asking them, for referrals and your support. So treat them and with respect, and get the professional education that you claim that you have. So they're coming to you because you're a professional. And if you just learned on YouTube like they would have, then we're talking about lash lift, but really any service that is at all somewhat difficult, it's just so important to, especially technical skill. You need to know what you're doing. And So by doing it badly, they gave themselves a bad name. They gave the service a bad name. And then they will tell their friends and family that they would never get that service done again, or maybe it was my technician or whatever. So do yourself a favor, make the investments on what it is you want to go do. Now, if you're not sure if you want to do something, like maybe you're considering adding on a service and it's a bit of an investment, because I know some people on here right now offer lash extensions. So what I would recommend, if it's a big investment and you're just not sure, one, go experience the service and ask the professional all the questions. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Hey, do you mind if I come in and shadow you one day? I feel like if you have the right technician out there, you will completely have someone who will share and maybe not give you all their tips and tricks, but let you watch a person or two, Just do your due diligence, but please, guys, don't just wing things. There's no winning in doing shortcuts like that, and it just creates problems. And honestly, the other thing I think what happens is we have fought in some states, have tried to deregulate services or ban us from doing them. It's because people are winging it. It's because they're doing it untrained and hurting people. So that's what happens when you TikTok University. Exactly. And that's where our clients learn. So how are you asking them to pay you at that point? I just don't get it. So sorry for the rant, guys, but you really should step up your game and act like the professional that you are and educate yourself properly. Get the education done. Make sure you're getting it done from someone that you trust is going to help you and educate you properly. And I don't know, if you have any questions about it, feel free. Thank you. I'm glad you agree, because I just think sometimes people don't realize all the trickle effect of what all happens when you're just kind of like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna wing it. Now, if you're learning, don't get me wrong, lash extensions, lash lifts, waxing, it takes hours for us sometimes to master that, right? And that's okay. But even then, you can be upfront with those people and say, hey, I'm still new. Maybe you charge less. Be clear about it, and ask for their feedback and be open to it. But please, please, please just make sure that you're getting proper training and being the true professional you are. Thanks so much. You guys have a wonderful day.